What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video. And now there's been a little bit of controversy surviving this game. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's gonna be the best game ever. A lot of people are saying it looks bad. It looks boring. I'm a little bit of 50-50. I've seen like a lot of controversy, especially with Red Hood and his magical powers or whatever. I've seen a lot of controversy with this game in particular, but I'm probably gonna get it. Honestly, there's not a lot of games coming out this year. I mean, 2022 is like the year for games, or at least it was. But from what I'm seeing, there's not really a lot of games really releasing right now. We kind of have a shortage of games. There's not much to play. I mean, we can get on old games like Destiny or 2K or whatever the game you choose that you want to play whenever you get bored. But as of right now, the system as a PS5 system is getting kind of dry. So I can see why people would be kind of rushing to get to a game like Gotham Knights, especially a game that's co-op, that you can play with another person, and it has the Bat family in there. Now somebody was talking about basically how the Gotham Knights storyline doesn't have Batman in it.
Best gun ever.
But if you played any of the 3 Arkham games, you would know that they basically they're Batman single player games, and that's 3 games worth of just playing as Batman. So obviously with Gotham Knights, you want to kind of shake it up and try something different. I love actually not playing as Batman because I tend to like the Bat family a little bit more than the actual Batman himself. That's just me though. Especially with like the mystery of Batman being dead. Now, I'm not really familiar with the comics, but I know a little bit about them. I know a little bit about this story in particular. This set of events where Batman is either missing or dead. I know a little bit about it, and it could be interesting to see how the story folds out, whether he'll actually be dead or he'll just be like missing or something. That'd be curious. Now I want to talk about the Arkham games for a little bit. And for me, I got a little bit of kind of a mixed history of Arkham games. I remember way back in the day I had I think I bought Arkham Origins for Batman, and I could never actually play it because I bought it on PC and my PC just wouldn't run it. Even on the lowest settings, I had like a very bad PC. Now, I kind of knew I couldn't run it, but sometimes you just want to give it a try just in case. Basically, I never really got the chance to play Origins in itself. I played the other, is it 2 or 3? Arkham City, Arkham Asylum. I played the other 2, and I enjoyed them. For me, I really enjoyed them. I thought they were great games. Lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to run around. A lot of people don't like Gotham Knights. They say it looks a little bit different. They feel like with the whole Batman aspect, it looks like in Gotham Knights they just run around and beating people up. With Batman, you had to use stealth. You had to inspire fear, and that's what made them Arkham games so great. But I said this in particular that one of my favorite parts of the old games is getting to play as some of the other people. Now Batman is in itself is fine. I mean I like Batman as a character, but generally, I like the Bat family more. I mean, I feel like that story is a little bit deeper. And especially with their issues with Batman and stuff, something we'll be able to see in this new Gotham Knights. A lot of them have issues with Batman, like mentally issues with Batman because of the way he is. He adopts these kids to basically become his partners in crime fighting, but he's not much of a father, and the whole Batman story in itself is a little bit weird to me, man. I mean, he think he dated Barbara Gordon after Nightwing dated her. I remember that from like the old cartoon show. That's actually crazy, and that caused a rift between him and Nightwing. Honestly, I feel like as a human, Batman has done a lot of things. Batman and Bruce Wayne has done a lot of things that are just not good. Honestly, I don't really care for Batman like that, man. He adopts these kids only to not give him the parental role that they need. I mean, he gives them money and a purpose, but that's about it. A lot of these kids, he feels like his purpose in just hunting down crime, and basically breaking people's bones and stuff is basically his purpose for avenging his mother and father who were killed. So every orphan that he adopts is basically the same way. I believe except with Tim Drake. I don't think Tim Drake had a dark backstory. Speaking of like Tim Drake and Nightwing and all of those, I'm actually curious to see what the DLC will be. Because the DLC could be literally anybody. We can get some deeper characters in the Bat family, like Duke or Batwoman, you know, just basically some other different characters, because they have a lot of the characters that would be DLC for different Batman games, you know, like Tim Drake and Sister, you know, characters like that. So I'm kind of curious to see where they plan on going with that, how they plan on integrating that, like as far as DLC goes. I honestly think the game is going to be decent. I think it's a be a good game. I'm going to say now, I think it's a be a good game. I really want to know how many hours it is before I really can say whether it's worth $70. $70 is a lot of money. I got a simple unit of measurement when I play a game. I like to think if I get an hour per dollar, I feel like I haven't wasted my money. Now some games in itself are a little bit different. They'll scale a little bit different. But honestly, if I feel like if I get an hour per game, I've definitely not wasted my money. I've definitely enjoyed, I've definitely enjoyed the game. I've enjoyed playing it. I think that it's worth it. There's a lot of games out there that I feel like aren't really worth it. I might spend money on and never really touch again. Or there's games like, or I might spend loads of money on to just get a decent experience out of the game, and I have to keep spending money. But in particular, I think that if you're playing a game that's just story based, then an hour per minute couldn't go wrong. I mean, an hour per dollar couldn't go wrong as far as like enjoyment. Now, just the part where I asked you guys a question. How you feeling about Gotham Knights? Like I said, I'm a little bit on the fence. I'm definitely getting it. I've seen like people be kind of upset about it. They don't like the fighting a little bit. And plus, look, Avengers really scared a lot of people, and I can understand why. Because Avengers came out to be not as great as the game as everybody thought it was going to be. But it is sad though, because on another topic, another game that was amazing that came out, people thought it was going to be like Avengers, which was Guardians of the Galaxy. That came out to be really great and nothing like Avengers at all. But people didn't really give it that much of a try, just simply because Avengers was so bad to them. Now, me specifically, I never played Avengers, so I really couldn't say. But I definitely will say that I think Gotham Knights will be a good game. I think hopefully if it comes out polished, like no really crazy glitches and stuff, it'll be okay. I don't have a lot of faith in games today to really give me an experience that's non-glitchy or non-messed up. So, we'll just have to see on that one. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.